What's up, party people? It's Mike right here with Slam Academy. Today we're talking about collision and a couple of cool tricks you can use to sort of break the rules and make a neat little bass line out of it. Go ahead and put your party hats on because this one's going to get real nasty real quick. Let's go ahead and grab a collision. If you're in the know, you probably realize that collision is Ableton's kind of percussion generator, right? And while a lot of these settings might, on a first glance, sort of seem like it's supposed to be sort of like the percussion section in a band or orchestra, you can really crack this thing out to be something pretty nasty. So let's go ahead and do the first thing that we always want to do, especially if we're making a bass line out of percussion. You want this thing to be in mono because it's really going to start tripping over itself. Even in mono, sometimes it's just like, what the fuck is going on, right? We don't want any of that. Next thing, let's just go ahead and turn the mallet up so we have a nice little bit of impact. The first setting I really like to mess with is taking this first resonator and going into tube mode. Personally, I just find this to be the nicest timbre, especially for resonator 1, but feel free to explore. Let's go ahead and just pull the decay and radius up and out a little bit and see what we get. Out of the gate, I mean, that just feels like it's going to be a really good bass line, right? We're getting some interesting timbres, some cooler stuff than you might get than like a wavetable or an operator. This thing is just really, really designed to give you some nice resonance, okay? So then easy peasy, let's just go on over to resonator 2, and now let's mess around with this XY pad, find a little spot that we like. You can flip through these a little bit. Sometimes string or marimba can be kind of fun, but I'm already digging beam today. So let's just keep it locked in. Then we're just going to dirty this thing up and maybe colorize it a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab a redux and maybe a little amp. This is just going to add quite a bit of bite. Redux is going to give you some of that digital distortion. Maybe we could turn this down and maybe even turn the dry wet down a little bit so it doesn't go too crazy. And amp is going to give you that nice fuzzy overtone. Let's just hit it real quick, see where we're at. Okay, all right. I see where we're going with this. We really want to take this to the next level. We could maybe pop a little auto filter, sift through those overtones we just added, maybe turn the LFO up, and maybe turn the rate up a little bit too. All right, you're fired, right? Okay, cool. Let's turn this to 1/8, and let's hit it with a nice little groovy shuffle. I mean, what else do I need to say? If you want to keep coloring this, a couple of things I might add is like some chorus, some phaser, flanger, maybe a little bit of reverb just on the high end, but feel free to color it as you see fit. Really, the idea here is to use collision and kind of break it into a way that kind of makes sense for a different sort of patch, right? We're not just making drums out of collision. We're breaking the stuff and we're making bass patches, and that is where a lot of this stuff gets to be really, really fun. We kind of step out of the box and do stuff that you weren't ever meant to. So that's it for today's video. Again, my name is Mike with Slam Academy. Be sure to hit that like and smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment below with the ways that you use collision in your own projects. Hey, if you're using collision as a mallet section, far be it from me to judge. If you really like this content, be sure to hop on over to Slam Academy, where we have programs that are vetted by industry professionals that are ready to teach you how to take your production techniques to the next level. Peace out.